I'm on my way to pick up the boat. It is $700. It was $800, but got them down to $700. Comes with the boat, trailer, and a mink coated trolling motor, which I think is a pretty good deal for $700. I'm gonna look at it all. Got a battery, make sure the motor works, but if it all works, I mean, $700 for a boat, trailer, and a motor, I don't think it gets much better than that. So I'm excited. It's a 10-foot Lowe John boat, so it'll be super small, but I think it'll be about perfect for what I'm looking to do with it. So I'm super excited. I've always had the dream of owning a bass boat, and this definitely is not a bass boat, but it's one step closer. So if it all looks good, I should be leaving with a John boat, and hopefully going to do some work on it and make it into a sweet little project boat. Made it to the spot, got my stack of bills. Let's go get a John boat. Well, I got the boat. You can kind of see it back there, but I'm pretty excited. The trailer looks great. The boat looks pretty good. I didn't get the trolling motor working, so I still have to test that, but I think that was a problem with my battery and not the motor. They said they'd only used it 3 times, so it's almost new, but it has been sitting outside. So the motor's still up for debate. I don't know if that's gonna work yet, but I think it should, and the rest looks great. I'm excited to get in the water, make sure it floats, and see what it can do. Okay, so here's the boat. It's a Lowe John boat. I'm not sure what year it is. It might say on the title. I'll have to check, but hasn't been registered in a long time. Dirty, but I think with a power wash, actually, like a lot of that might come off. It might look pretty good. So someone put seats in here before. I'm not planning on putting seats. This is where got a little minor leak by the plug, so I'll have to fix that. My plans for the boat, I am gonna probably put a new board back here, maybe here too, so the motor's supported. I think I'm gonna leave this as is. I'll fix up that leak, but probably besides that, this will be relatively the same. And then put a floor in here. And I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna do carpet or like sea deck. I'm leaning towards sea deck. I've heard that's pretty nice and easier. It's like stick on. And then up here, frame like a casting deck with aluminum. So that would have sea deck on it too. Probably put something to tie rope to up here. So those are the plans. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'm gonna paint it yet either. I actually think it looks pretty good as is. Definitely not perfect, but maybe down the road we paint it and give it a pressure washing, build the floor, build the deck, sea deck, new board back there. I think it'll be pretty sweet. As far as the trailer, we got an interesting trailer situation. I think it's handmade. It's got some giant tires on it, and it needs new lights. It'll need new lights, and it'll need to be licensed, but I think I can figure that out. That'll be some boring paperwork stuff and going to the DMV, but I want it to be road legal so I can just take this anywhere. But this is the trailer. I've never seen a trailer like this. I'll need a pin too. I drove it back with no pin, which was terrifying, but it held, so you go with it. Yeah, whoever made this, I don't know, but it's working, so I'm not gonna question it. We got a trailer. I'm excited about this. Hopefully this means that I can do it all myself. I can take this anywhere, in and out pretty easily, and do it all by myself. So this is the motor that the boat came with. It's a Minn Kota Endura, 5-speed, 30-pound thrust. Not a super expensive motor, which is perfect for a cheap boat, but it didn't work at first. Took it apart. Took some things out. It was a little rusty, some fishing line in there, put it back together. It's working now. Not well, but it is working. It actually moves pretty quick, but it's grinding in there. The bearing is rusty, so I might buy a kit to fix that. But it does work, so I can get out on the water, use it. It just isn't too smooth. So at some point, might get a different motor or buy that kit, fix it myself, and see if that works. Got it on the water. The trolling motor is working. Doesn't sound pretty, but it's working. We had to do a little maintenance to it, but it's working now. So we'll see if I end up getting a new one or not. I think a brand new one's like 125 bucks, so that's not terrible for a motor that runs perfectly. But the boat's working well. Maybe one leak as far as I can tell, and it's by the plug. So I think that should be a relatively minor fix. And yeah, we're on the water. It's moving pretty good. We got one leak here by the plug, but I've been out probably 10-15 minutes and that's all the water, so I think that should be a pretty quick fix. And then I'm planning on getting a new battery too. I've seen like Minn Kota trolling motor batteries, so I think I might go with one of those. They're pretty inexpensive too. And then the trolling motor works, but it sounds like that, so something's going on in there, but it works, so might use that for now. And yeah, so far so good. Here's a look at it. Thanks for watching. Follow along if you want to see what I can do with this boat.